Just because you're a protagonist doesn't mean you can't get pounded. I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 times anime sidekicks beat the hero. For this list, we'll be looking at the side characters in anime who, via some method, managed to take down the primary hero of their respective anime at one point or another. Serious brawls, joke victories, they all count. You can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next.
私は喧嘩部をやめる。そんな！今リュウコちゃんが辞めたらまたスラム街に逆戻りよ。
Number 10, Feel the Thunder, Fairy Tail. Given his time as a pseudo-villain, it was made very clear that Laxus and his Lightning Dragon Slayer magic were not to be messed with, and were capable of crushing the 7 bells out of even the most skilled of mages. Then Natsu kicked the crap out of him like he does with all his frenemies, and as such, the idea of the two duking out again seemed rather outlandish. Until the idiotic salamander decided to challenge him to a rematch right out of the blue, only to get taken out a second later. Way to make the first victory look like a fluke.
やっぱ一撃で決まりか。いつも通りの瞬殺だったな。
Number 9, Sibling Showdown, Nisei Monogatari. Because in Araragi's world, casual disagreements can easily turn into a city-wide fight fest involving his sister kicking him through pillars like it were nothing. Though, to be fair, if he hadn't done anything to earn such a beating then, he probably would have a couple of episodes later. In an attempt to stop Karen from confronting Kaiki, brother and sister end up exchanging blows, with Karen overpowering her perverted big brother to such a degree she almost levels the whole town with her martial arts. Still not sure how she did that, but hey, any chance to see Araragi eat concrete. Number 8, Breaking the Bro Code, Sword Art Online Alicization. Yujiro didn't have it easy during his brief time as an Integrity Knight. He was looked down upon, nearly had his female companions violated before his eyes, lost said eye in an attempt to save them, and had to cope with the knowledge that Alice had a thing for Kirito and his skills. Is it any wonder he sought comfort in the naked embrace of the administrator? Too bad all that giggity came with a sudden case of memory loss, allowing him to mercilessly overcome his former compatriots with the power of the Blue Rose Sword. Number 7, Marriage Power Activate, Dragon Ball Super. Oh, Krillin. Outside of Yamcha, you truly were the Z-fighter who got glossed over the most, when in truth, compared to most humans, he's one of the strongest around. Not to mention he married Android 18, so that automatically gives him an edge over anyone else. As it happens, his combat capabilities remained pretty sharp, considering he was able to outwit and defeat Gohan in a practice match. Not only that, but he was able to hold his own against Goku. At least until Super Saiyan God entered the picture, then he required a bit of tag team support from his wife.
2人の勝ちだよ。
Number 6, Mako gets JoJo'd. Kill the kill. Greed can make monsters out of anyone, even a sweet cupcake like Mako. After she and Ryuko fought their way into the lap of luxury, the Mankashoku family quickly shifted into horrible reflections of their former humble splendor, prompting Ryuko to call it quits.
なあリュウコ、我々は本当に勝っているのか？
Mako, unwilling to give up her newfound success, decided to beat her bestie into submission via a brand new Goku uniform.
剣下部特化型二つ星極征服。
It's a brutal exchange, but that's only because Ryuko refused to scissor blade her friend, forcing her to come back to her giggly senses and reject the poison of the elite class.
なんで止めてくれないのよ。このままじゃリュウコちゃん死んじゃうよ。
Number 5, Mutiny, One Piece. Pirates turning on each other is nothing new, but this clash between Cook and Captain is downright heartbreaking.
シュート！
Caught in the impossible situation of having to obey his scumbag family's orders in order to protect his actual loved ones, Sanji wound up clashing with Luffy when he arrived to take him back, the exchange soon turning violent.
お前はいつもわがままばっかりだ！
Stubbornly refusing to fight a member of his own crew, all Luffy could do was endure one flaming foot to the face after another. Not the happiest moment in the lives of the Straw Hats.
コンカス！
Number 4, poor sportsmanship. Beyblade G Revolution. We get it, Tyson. Your boys decided to break up the band just when you had all reclaimed your spot as the top dogs in the world of competitive spinning tops. Eager to test their own skills against their comrade, the rest of the Blade Breakers decide to go their own way for an upcoming tournament, leading an embittered and frustrated Tyson to try and seek revenge against Ray in the opening match, only to be swiftly trounced.
No! This isn't happening!
Good job the whole thing was a round robin, otherwise his career would be over.
I don't believe this is happening to me.
Number 3, contracts are a bitch. Dorohedoro. Kaiman may have the face of something out of your deepest nightmares, but he's got a big heart. How else would he be able to forgive Nikaido for beating the stuffing out of him and crushing his legs? Granted, she was under a supernatural contract that turned her into En's partner, so it's not like she beat the shit out of him with martial arts mastery to be malicious. While the fight got cut short by a mysterious knife to the back, it's pretty clear that Kaiman was out for the count. Number 2, teacher versus student. Akashic records of bastard magic instructor. Glenn is not like most educators, in that he starts off the series hating students, the faculty, and pretty much everything to do with teaching.
システィ！
お
As such, it was only natural his rebel attitude would clash with straight-edge by-the-book Sistine, who is so offended by his lackadaisical approach that she challenges him to a magical duel, and much to everyone's shock, absolutely wastes him. Three times, in fact, thanks to his superior chanting speed. It's about as unexpected as the rest of Glenn's antics, and despite losing, still leaves Sistine red-faced. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the ship that never sailed. Pokemon. Long before Ash was losing out in the finales of Pokemon tournaments, he was also getting his ass kicked in other competitions. Like here, where he not only lost his place in the Whirlpool Cup, but also got bested by original best girl herself, Misty.
Totodile, stand up!
While we shouldn't be too surprised, since the resident mermaid is a water Pokemon expert, the fact she bested the supposed future Pokemon master with a Psyduck is just rubbing more salt in the wound.
Wow! Psyduck used Confusion to blast Kingler away in one shot!
At least he has that Alola win now.
I did it! I did it! I beat Ash! Thank you, Psyduck! I owe it all to you!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.